Hey folks, welcome back. My name is Pookie. This is another adventure through Winter Burrow. And we are going to hop right in. Alright. Quest tracker. I need to find the missing key. Pinesap left with a cardboard key. Find Pinesap and get the key back to Moss. Before I do that though, give me just a moment. Okay. Let's hop back in here now. Alright. Last episode, I got the pickaxe. I got the last upgraded pickaxe, so I am not sure exactly where to go. Should probably drop this wood off, because I always have a problem with inventory management in this game. Nope. Warmth, health, and warmth. And warmth and health. Alright. See, where do I need to go? We got two places down there to explore, and one place up here. Right there is the guy looking for Pinesap. I feel like he said he went north, didn't he? Yeah, it was so long ago. But I'm gonna try to head up this way again. See if I can find any places that can be taken down by this pickaxe. See, this guy right here is looking for Pinesap. Oh, oh, oh! Soft as dawn and warm as the bed this fox fur is, eh? All I can keep my paws busy with spinning it. Maybe with Pinesap's back, they'll tell me what to do, what to make. And, what to eat. Alright. He's not going to help me find Pinesap anymore. Give me one more second. Nope. Yeah. This'll work. Looking for something that I can break. You know what? Yeah, you're nothing. I'll definitely break these. What'd I learn? Ooh, a rug. Not that exciting. Oh, I still need to go north. Not sticking around for you, buddy. Sorry. It's over this way. Not much, huh? It's the old home that I met. Oh. All right, Pookie. Basic kindling and that guy. So, add kindling. Oh. Need the strongest, sharpest axe. All right, so where do I get another axe from? Granite axe. I need a flint axe. Flint shovel. Alright, so I guess I gotta go down here then. Alright. Let's keep moving. Ooh, it's over here. I found the key. Sweet. By a skull. That's not ominous at all. All right, let's talk to Moss. So follow my footsteps back. Inventory is full. Of course it is. It wouldn't be Winter Burrow without full inventory, now would it? Let's get a little warm up here by Moss. Speak to him. What do you got for me? There's no strangers in the wild, is there? Shouldn't be anyways. And that's just one of the thoughts making my head busy today. Whatever you say, I'm grateful to hear it. I found a key. Oh. Is it? This is Pinesap's key. Thank you. Oh. And I got a few other things to make. I'm gobsmacked. Would have been easier to find a lonely rabbit in the spring. Bet they'll drop it in pursuit of the fox. Bit clumsy, though. And that's odd. Look, I have just the pocket to put this in for safekeeping. No sense in opening the cupboard now when you'll be back so soon. All the apples and herbs and my good heavy twine for mending the tent. I'd only make a mess. You know how they like things just so. It's not that they're strict or nothing. Not like that at all. They just know what's best. Seems like my tummy's trying to convince me otherwise. Well, what would Pinesap do? That's the question. Pinesap would wait for Pinesap, and so will I. I truly don't know where I'd be without them. Seriously? Seriously? No quest available. What am I supposed to do then? There's no day. It is winter after all. I've been busy though. Don't worry about me. First, right? I pushed furniture to the left side of the tent. One of the tent poles is loose, so then I pushed it all to the right. I invite you in to take a look, but let me try pushing it in the middle first, and then rumble. Besides, I don't have anything to offer you in terms of libations. I've been drinking in melting snow, and that's hardly fit for my first-time guest. What's that? Ah, the pantry. Yeah, it's still locked. I guess you think I should open it, huh? I just don't feel right about that. Now, if you don't mind, I gotta get these things moved before you know who gets home. Yep. Just reading all that over again, huh? Alright. It's him and where he was, and alright, I guess I gotta go down here then. Let's see what I can find down there. Alright, Pinesap, I'm on my way somehow. X. Does Auntie have anything to say? Moss is still worried about upsetting Pinesap. You still worried about your hedgehog by the lake? They've been on my mind too ever since you mentioned them. Hunger is one thing, but this is cold. And with a full larder in the tent, there must be some way to persuade them to open it. Moss. Why does that name sound so familiar? I believe I knew a hedgehog by that name once. They were a bold sort, always planning something new. I'd deliver them thread and they'd be weaving. Beautiful, complex things they were. Could it really be the same bright soul? Take that shawl. Next time you go see them. Oh, alright. Gift made by my own moss paws. That should give us our answer. Okay. Oh. There it is. Gotta get back into the swing of this here. Let's start some cooking. What do I got for some meat? Alright. Make some of these. One of those. Crafted 100 recipes. Culinary completionist. All right. Let's take a sleep. Take a nap here. Sleep till morning. Any day now. There we go. All right, back to see Moss. Oh, hi there. Come with a little something for me, eh? Auntie said you'd want to see this. Did she now? This some fine weaving. Been a while since I made something of this caliber. I don't weave anymore, but see, I did this moss stitch my own way. Just a little experiment. Turns out it became more durable. I guess sometimes you can get away with breaking a few rules. It's seen better days though, hasn't it? I'm touched Auntie would keep it all these years. I wonder if this corner was tore off in the brambles by a crow peak. Peak. Awful place. You get swooped on every time, but it's chock full of cloudberries, and they make for the best wine. I went up there with her once myself. Took us 2 days of climbing, but never try to get between a mouse and their prize, eh? If I remember things right, she sprained her tail, and I had to lead us all the way home. Yeah, this is a cloudberry stain, all right. That was a different hog then. Now I keep asking, what would Pinesap do? There was a time when I knew what to do, wasn't there? Why don't I know now? Keep waiting for them to answer, but they ain't here. So they can't, can they? What would Moss do? That is the nut of it. And, well, I think it's time I open the pantry. Better to ask forgiveness than to starve to death. Phew, that's load off, I tell you. Leeway here? I'd like to give you something to say thank you for letting me answer my own questions. Here. Yellow brittle gill spores. Basement full of stores will keep you warm. Spores. For you, my friend. Oh, choo choo choo. This was a mince I made right before the first snow. Fermented real nice while I waited. Give you the recipe. It's got all the good things a body needs to heal. Maybe it can help our dear auntie as much as you've helped me. Alright, so collect a mushroom stew. Alright, I think I watered 4 of them. Okay. Okay, craft. Ooh, craft all of those. Ah, Mousy, you're back. And that is stew from Moss for me? Yes, for you. One of Moss's own recipes. Oh, they opened the pantry at last. Oh, I'm so glad. And to know my sweet friend Moss is so close by. I'm feeling better already. Be sure to thank him for me the next time you cross paths. Oh, there's the axe. Fabulous. Alright, let's see if I can make it, though. Ben. Excelente. Alright. And what's my next quest supposed to be? Nothing. Well, I said thank Moss next time I walked by, so... Oh, wait a minute. I'm gonna get rid of that granite axe. Alright, let's see what Mossy has to say. Hey friend, what a day, eh? Fix up the tent real good. The tent pole is going anywhere now that it's tied down all proper. I've been thinking of me old Pinesap. Hasn't been the easiest to live with, but I do miss him. Seems likely now there's something happened to them, doesn't it? Talked about it being a possibility, but not knowing a frayed string threatened to unravel this whole sweater. Can you do me a favor and look one last time? I know you searched high and low already, but there's a chance in the old shadow pines. Let me see, what would you need to make the journey? What about something warm for tough terrain? Did I knit you something, hun? Doubt it. I haven't touched my needle in ages. Now, I guess I could jog my memory, but you don't have time to wait around for that. Oh, I know. Yeah, they'll see. This'll do. Take them, please. Oh. Collect fallen wood hood. Find woolen hood. Okay. Where do I find the woolen hood? Oh, wait. I'm supposed to knit in my chair. Wool hat. Okay, so I need one of those, which I need silk thread. Where do I get silk thread from? Silk thread. Where would that be? White pillars. Alright, I know there's a place up here where I gotta cut some vines to get through, so I'm gonna head up there. Yes, this is where I found key. I gotta go up through here, right? Yep. I think this is the right way. I'm following my old mousy footprints. Still haven't gone away from the day before. There it is. I don't get anything for that. Oh, I found the wool. Found the wool. Oh, biscuits and yeah, all of those. What do I got over this way? Might as well keep exploring, right? Was there nothing over here? Nothing, huh? Okay. Hmm. All right. Whole lot of nothing over here, but that's fine. Inventory's full again. Anything down here? What can I learn from this? Inventory expansion by 2, by 1 slot. Nice. Alright. That's about it over here then, isn't it? Alright. Let's hurry back to Moss. There we go. Nice and warm place to sit over here. Talk with the old hedgehog. You always show up right on time. How'd you do that? Oh, you found something. You did. This hood was out in the snow. That's certainly their hood. Made it for him first time we came north together. They said leather was warmer, but they never went tracking without it. Oh, sweet. All right. I got a whole bunch of that stuff now. Pinesap was like that. Never could say thank you the right way. Right away. Ah, well, something for us to talk about when we see each other again, eh? Time to find Pinesap. Alright. So, if I was Pinesap, looks like I've explored everything over here. I just got these two spots down here to explore. And I bet you I'm going to need silk for all of that stuff. Which is disappointing because I don't know where to get silk. Silk hat, silk vest, silk pants, and warm shoes. And in order to get that, I need a hard one, slippery to the touch, but perfect for weaving luxurious yarns. Raw silk thread is sharp as a knife. But as sharp as a knife. Just look at the calluses, paws of the silk weaver mice. Does not tell me how to get it, though. Not necessarily. Is. I'm going to track that. Oh, it's getting late. Let's go to bed, Mousy. Oh, that's not what I wanted. I can't stop thinking about my old friend Willow. I wonder where they are now. There we go. Watered all 5 of those this time. Okay, Pinesap, you're mine. Only place left to go. I did not dump my inventory. Bogus. What do we got in here? Ooh, sweet. Found some thread silk. Can't go that way anymore? What if I loop around? Biscuits. And ooh, hi. Okay, what are those? Ants? I don't want those ants. I tell you, these guys are nothing. Ooh, that is a giant spider, isn't it? Look at that guy, dude. That is awful. Oh my gosh. All right, let's drop that. Okay. Advanced kindling. That then. Advanced kindling. I want to make sure that I get enough spider silk. Oh, that's it, huh? That's all I can get is 20. Flint, I need some more of that. Granite, I probably don't need any of that. Oh, I don't need this at all. And ant meat, get rid of that too. That, drop that. No. That in there. Definitely healing paste. That, perfect. I feel like I definitely have enough of that now, right? Where else can I go here? Oh, I can go further down. Oh, you know, nope, I'm out of there. One spider was enough for me for right now. Let's head back home. What do you say? How do I get out of here? I'm gonna knit up some of these fine clothing. Okay. Plus 10 cold resistance, 15, 15. Create all of these. Craft one. Ooh. Needed one more spider silk. All right. Put that. R. F. Spider meat. Okay. Roasted spider. Oh, meaty pie. All right. Back out. And let's go get one more. One more spider silk. What do you say? Whoa. What is this guy? Willow. It tells me something is out here. Who could it be? What could it be? Ho ho. Come closer. Good, yes. Ears, a tail. Ho ho, a mouse. I must write that down. A mouse seen in the white pillars exit. Where's my notebook? Dirt, I must have dropped it. Snow here, fallen log there. It's as if the whole world has come down on my little patch of heaven. I haven't been able to touch my research in weeks. I'm studying moles, you see? Oh, my dear little notebook. I bind them myself with the softest snail silk. Something. Please keep an eye out for it, would you? It would be near a tunnel, just like this one. Okay. Now watch out for those devious 8-legged creepers. They play for keeps. Yeah. I've already met them. Oh, so you're all by yourself. All right. Find Willow's notebook. All right, let's, well, I'm a little bit warm still. And nowhere to go around here, huh? Nope. All right, straight across. Don't need any pebbles. All right, spider silk. You're mine. Common healing paste. All right, there's the last of the spider silk that I need. Look at that, a nice bed. All right. Looks like some sort of helmet. It's ancient. Shape of the remains of... Reminds me of a mole. Okay. Some ancient helmet. Reminds him of a mole. Okay, so nothing to do over here then? Is that what you're saying? Guess not. Let's get some of these. Okay. Now that it's getting super dark, it's super cold. Warm up a little bit over here. Now, if I was Willow's notebook, where would I be? Shovel's almost as good as any paws, I bet. Perhaps you could put one of those clearly in the cave. Use one of those clearly the cave-ins. Okay. You'd be welcome down here anytime. Worms, oh the worms. Fat, wet, and juicy. Oh ho. Oh, tummy will go better. Okay. Well, not really sure exactly where Willow's notebook would be. I hurry back to home though. Yeah, well, I found Willow, Auntie. Oh, look at that. Made here in the snow as if someone forgot it in the middle of summer. Okay. That was not there before. All right, Willa. What do you got for me? What are the chances we meet again? Ho ho ho. About one in, let's see, one in about 670. Moles are excellent mathematicians, you know. Yeah, they used to be. Hard to say what they are now. Sample size of 1 is hardly the basis for a robust theory. Found your notebook. Oh, that's it. Oh, what's that? My notebook? Really? I was certain it was gone forever. I have never been happier than stand corrected. I must go and collect it immediately. Here, my friend, a little token for your help. Better axe. Better shovel. Now, let's see how I will record this event. Today's date, statistically anomaly. Yes, yes. Well, goodbye for now. Watch you don't tumble into a buried tunnel. Find another tunnel entrance. I wonder if that's going to be the one by my house where Willow's notebook was. I mean, theoretically speaking, it is. Said it was going to be outside of a tunnel. And that is a tunnel. Let me tell you, it's not even cold at all now, is it? Nope, not cold one bit. Yeah, hardly cold. Let's see if I have enough to make the shovel. One shovel, I need more silk yarn. Crying out loud. All right. One more trip down here. See if we can kick the butts of any of these spideys. There's some spider silk. There's one. Over here. Inventory is full. Let's that then. Find Pinesap out here anywhere? What do we got here? I got another something over here. It's another wardrobe. Looks like that's going to be about it, isn't it? Yeah, it's probably going to be about it. What do we got down here? A little chilly. Yep. Yeah, it's probably going to be... Looks like it's about it. It's everywhere I need to go, right? Inventory's full again. All right, let's craft up a bunch of these. Inventory's full. Yep. Such a deep hole. It looks like it goes for on forever. Smells like... Wait a second. Could that be connected to the mole tunnel system? Yeah? Alright. So let's wait here. Let's go to sleep one more time, and then we'll talk to Willow in the morning. I have a feeling like I'm getting pretty close to the end of this game. I've explored the entire map. I have not found Pinesap yet, though, so that's a little bit concerning. It's time to find Pinesap, huh? Found plenty of sign. Pinesap should be somewhere close by. Alright. Let's talk to Willow first. Still pretty chilly in the morning. Alright, Willow. Paw by paw, mound by mound. Carve a way underground. I've cleared a snowed-in tunnel. Oh, thank you, little mouse. As for the great mole philosopher Stubtail used to say, you're only blind if you can't see your good fortune. Why don't you come down? Why don't you come down here sometime? Tunnels are warm and dry and dark. Not really fit for a mouse, though. How can I repay you? Oh, perhaps you'd like this. Willow's raw berry. I'm sure Auntie would know what to do with it. All right. I found it near an old burrow way beyond white pillars. I think moles used to live out there. Now it's overrun with weeds. It's such a pretty color, but haven't found a use for it. Perhaps someone who's roamed far and wide might know. All right. One fetch quest done. And it's not even midday yet. All right, Auntie. I meant to ask you if you saw a sunset yesterday. It was lovely and such an unusual color. I've seen stranger skies, but none quite as beautiful as that. Stranger skies? How strange? The strangest by far was the party sky. It would be the party sky. Oh, you would have loved it. It was night, just as dark as it always is, but there are streamers scattered across the sky. Yes, red and green streamers fluttering in the breeze. Thought they might be made of lights. They were celebrating, of course. Well, where were we? I bet you anything she's talking about in Aurora. Oh, what are we celebrating? Ah, it was the most special of occasions. Night you were born. Strange little mouseling you were. It's the strange things in life that are the most important. I was given something strange recently. Berry. Strange berry? May I see it? Did you get this from a mole by any chance? A mole in colorful clothes? It's the one. My old friend Willow. I was sure they'd moved away forever. May I have that berry? I have an idea on how to use it. An idea? What idea? Well, that's for me to know. And for you to sniff out. Alright. Now that I don't love the sight of you, child, but really you have things to do out in the world today. Didn't I hear mention of a request of from Willow not long ago? Go, help a friend. Enjoy the sunlight on your fur. And no need to hurry back on my account. No, Willow is done, right? Alright, what happens if I try to inspect this? Such a deep hole, it looks like it goes on forever. It smells like, wait a second, it could be connected to the mill tunnel. Alright. Well, I am completely lost as to where to go now. I'm gonna go up and talk to Moss, see if he's got anything new to say. Something to pass the time. Now that I think about it, the best place to look is anywhere with tufts of fox fur. Maybe following Pinesap's paw prints, sure. Alright. I think I was finding fox fur up here. Wasn't I? Maybe? Hmm. I don't have any time for you, bud. Alright, so just keep on stepping. Fur tough. What's this over here? That's the squirrel. Okay. And what's in here, I wonder? Oh, there's that witching stone that Nautilus was talking about. Okay. All right, Pinesap. If you could please make yourself known. Be mighty nice of you. Totally drank all of that stuff. Shouldn't have. Hey, do I get anything? 5. It's 100. Nothing really, huh? Like, all right, it's getting dark. Still haven't found what I'm looking for. Not supposed to eat that. Oh, there's... I know. The hedgehog lies pales, their features frozen in peaceful expression, caught perhaps in a sudden snowstorm. That is absolutely awful. Oh, Pinesap. Oh, man. Sorry, Moss. It's terrible. Way to hit you right in the feels, game. Silent walk the moss. Hey, friend. There's something different about your mouse. What is it, eh? I'm so sorry. Pinesap is dead. Oh, no, no. So that is it. No goodbye, no scolding, no less tidbit of advice. Just gone. You have to give me some time to collect myself. Don't add any burden to yourself, eh? It's good that you found them. I just can't believe it. And it's been an accident. And it being an accident, you knew Pinesap well. That's the last way you'd expect them to go. Just tell me where they are and I'll go right by them. I'll do right by them. Give me some time. Don't abandon old Moss. I promise I won't either. Sorry, kid. All my threads and all my tangled lightly. And not just the ones I'm crafting with. Inside just as jumbled. Ah. Steady on, old hog. Go slow. Stitch by stitch like a good weaver should. Sorry, Moss. So sorry. Not that I don't love the sight of you, child, but I hear you mention a request from Willow or not long ago. Alright, now what? There's no available quest. Auntie's telling me to go talk to Willow. I feel like Willow's done, though. What is Moss gonna do? The time they shared together would never have been forgotten, and yet Moss put Pinesap to rest for both their sakes. There you are. Sight for sore eyes. Up to my old tricks again, wouldn't you know? Made this. I made you this. Silk hat. I already have a silk hat. That's real white fox fur, but of course you'll recognize it. I hope when you wear it, you'll think of me and Pinesap. They weren't all bad, you know, but they weren't all good. Starting to wonder if that isn't just the way of things. Anyways, there's been a lot of years forgetting how to be Moss. Things like putting my skills to use with a purpose that helped me remember. Made myself a pair of warm slippers to read by the fire. I'm working on a new song for my flute. Life goes on, eh? Look, anytime you find an old scrap of something that looks like it might weave up nicely, bring them to me. Might surprise both of us with what I can do. Thanks, bud. I already have a silk hat, but I do appreciate it. You're a good friend, Moss. All right. All right. No, I usually stream for about 90 minutes. And I'm pressing this a little bit because I think I'm close. All right. Let's go down to Willow. See what they have for me. And keeps telling me to go to Willow's for some reason. You don't know about much about moles, do you? Nor do I. I hate to sound mad, but there are none left as far as I can tell. Try my best to document what happened, but I've looked high and low and even lower than that. I'm afraid all the evidence is rotten away. There might be some trace washed out there somewhere. I can't see more than just a claw's length in front of me's face. I can trade you something you find, so don't be shy and bring me your treasures. Okay, I do know where a mole artifact is. Right over here. And get you, spider. All right, back to Willow. What is it? Found something. Kind of big helmet. A helmet, you say? And what was the inscription on it? The roots detect your back. Roots detect you back. See. I have no idea what it means. Ho ho. Worthy entry for my catalog nonetheless. Can I offer you anything in return? Alright. Nice big backpack. Now, let's see if I can put that helm to use. Doubt it will reveal its secrets. Yes, little mouse, off you go. Secrets will the forest reveal to you, I wonder? Be sure to come and tell me. Alright. So my questing is done again. Just because I'm down here, I want to go back and take a look at where the mole helm is. Wish there was something I could do to interact with that nest. I'm surprised I can't pick up any feathers, you know, for down. You know, like make a down coat or something. Yep. So the helm's gone. Head back home, create that backpack that Willow just gave me. Talk to Auntie. Try not to get lost along the way. Probably gonna need some silk to craft that, though, which I got a bunch the last time. I should be all good to go with that. Yep. I didn't. Did I not create the? Not. Traveler's backpack. Equip that. F, 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 F. Child, you're back. and I've been busy while you were away. Do you remember that berry that Willow gifted us? I've been wondering what to do with it, how to honor it, just as it deserves, and I decided to make pies. I even made some according to an old mole recipe I learned as a young mouse. One pie for us, and one to send back to Willow. I've always had a soft spot for my short crusts. Alright. Wanted them to feel like a little joy that berry brought me. Perhaps you could deliver it to them when you next spend some time together. Okay. And it's just like fetch back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. I feel like I have all the top tier gear. Found Pinesap. I reunited Poliwag with his guy. Artusk helped me find Auntie. Yep, there's the helm. I see your pack looks a little heavier than usual. New specimen, perhaps? I have a pie for you. What an anomalous delivery. Do you, make it yourself? Your auntie did. Oh, Auntie. Name thaws my toes. Let's see, she was about your age when we met. A sturdier mouse never lived. Okay. You must tell her to come and see me. Wounded. Oh dear. You escaped the deadly claws of an owl. Strange to have encountered her tail on my readings. Strange to not have encountered her tail in all my readings. I will study your dish and make copious notes, of course. Moles were very fond of food. I do hope to see Auntie again, though it's impossible for me to make the journey above ground in winter. Perhaps, yes, goodbye for now. Bye, what? Recognize your pitter-patter little feet. I was down in the dark. It's the best place to think. And thinking is terribly hungry business, so I gobbled up that pie, and oh, what a revelation. Of course, the foremothers grew gardens of these berries. Oh, there we go. Each bite of pie was a little press of fur. Was like a warm press of fur. For the very first time, it feels good and right to be a mole. In all my life, I would never have been so close to another mole. To think all that was hiding in a mouthful of pie. I could not dream of asking for anything more. But even with my newfound solace, there's always room then for a friend. And more clothing. Or furniture. So I hope to see you again. Humming wind and the melody of the cracking ice. The snowy season sows such solemnness. And yet, the forest is terribly alive, isn't it? I wish I had the energy to go and collect all its stories. I'd pluck them up and stow them for safekeeping like any good forager. Oh, say, I don't suppose you've come across any hazelnuts? A couple brewed hazelnuts, and I could stay awake all day. Collect 5 hazelnuts. Alright. You know, might as well. Right over here. No hazelnuts there. Perhaps some up here, maybe? Nope. All right, well, there was a bunch of hazelnuts here earlier. You know, after all this time I've been playing, just trying to get to the end of this game, and I'm probably going to stop, and then the next time I start it up, it'll immediately be done. It's usually how things go. All right, let's make another trip down to Willow. Sorry about that. Hey, Willow. Oh, good. I was wondering if you'd come by. I heard a terrible bang not long ago. What was all that? Oh, that was Bufo the Toad. Old Bufo building a house of wood. That's certainly unexpected. Well, there's a tunnel for every soul, for every mole a hole, it would say. Do it alone, my old back would break. Oh, I see. Bufo and Pollywog. What a heartwarming parent-child reunion. It's never too late to welcome a new season. Wise old mole named Willow said that, I believe. Oh, I must write that down. Now, what do I have up my sleeve for you? Okay. Hello, mouse. Brought you some news. Oh? Moss, I see. All alone up there. Poor hedgehog. No, they mustn't be afraid to ask for help. The forest is a daunting place to be on your own. You do sound plenty brave to me. Tell them to come by my den anytime, and I will give them some of this delicious brew and whatever else I can spare. And you mustn't leave empty-handed either. Hello, did you hear over the rustling roots? Some think it's quiet down at the deep, don't they? But we know better. Ho ho. Don't make for a fitful sleep, though. Please help? Thank you. Yes, give them here. These will go well with a little dripped over sap. Hazelnut coffee is sweet if you brew it right. The trick is to keep the heat low and steady. I can taste it now. Willow's empathy. Complete Willow's questline. Alright. What does that mean? Well, if there isn't any... It isn't my minuscule... Merit. What's that word? Started charting the old routes again. But you know. One passed right under the old burrow. Saw neither tip nor tail of Luna. Hope she's well. Yeah, no, she's getting there. Too bad I can't go through the old mold tunnels, you know? Well, I told Willow all the stories of everybody that I helped. Now I wonder what Auntie's gonna say. Hello, little one. You must have just caught me getting out of bed. It'll take me a little time to crunch all these leaves caught beneath my bones. But it's done good to help. It's done good to be up and about. I feel ready to go home. Don't look at me like that. I've come a long way since that old owl's nest. You have, so have you. Looks like survival and adventure running the family. So proud of us both. Still, I'm not the same mouse that swiped up from the garden that day. And neither is my burrow. I know I've plenty of asked so much of you, child, and you've risen to every occasion. Would you be willing to help me once more? Come on. You think you could rebuild my burrow? Oh, Auntie, of course I can. Oh, bless your paws and whispers. I can't thank you enough. I feel so good. I think I might go for a little walk. Join me, Mouseling? Our walks grew longer, further from the burrow. Thought I'd grow up in these woods. Auntie still had so much to teach me. Slowly but surely, she was rediscovering her confidence, realizing how brave she had always been. Prove Auntie's burrow. All right, what do I need for that? Let's skip right across this bridge here. All right. So I need 20 and 10 of those. All right, so I need birch planks. All right, let's head back down to Willow's area once more. All right, that should be enough. You know, I think I only needed 6. All right. Yep. Okay. I got everything I need. Right? Wait. I didn't bring any of that stuff with me. All right. There it is. Let's start over. Repair Auntie's home. All right. Let's talk to Auntie. Surely this has to be the end of the game, right? By the time I showed Auntie her home rebuilt, I cherished every callus it had marked on my paws. I looked at my work and I saw her face light up, so much like the mouse my parents and I had said goodbye to all that time ago. We had both grown so much since then. Child, I don't know what to say. You know that you built this home for me? The thing of pure wonder. You like it then? Never mind like it. I love it. From the bottom of my heart, thank you. How proud your parents must be to see the fine young mouse they've raised. To know that all their hard work bore such beautiful fruit. How lucky I am to call you my kin. And don't think you'll get rid of me either. I'll be over for a cup of tea and nader whenever my paws will carry me. You'll have to visit me too. In fact, I should have all my neighbors over. Sounds like I have a lot of catching up to do. What do you think? A great feast for a great new home? I can hardly wait. Seriously? Darling child, how lovely to see you. Been brief today, I'm afraid. I'm exhausted. There's a lot to do before we send out invitations for the feast. Roasting, toasting, practicing my hosting. And I haven't the faintest idea of what to cook. There'll be a lot of different tastes on the table, if you catch my drift. How to keep everyone happy. Maybe they could bring some food of their own. What a great idea. If each guest brings a delicacy of their own, there'll be something to suit everybody's appetite, and much to share. Would you be a dear and find everyone who's helped us through the winter and invite them to dinner? Tell each of them to bring a special treat. Oh, how exciting. Sorry, I haven't been sleeping very well. The burrow is wonderful, but recently there have been noises beneath the floorboards. Haunting, old Granny would say. In the past, I've been laughed at. In the past, I would have laughed at her, but those noises I hear in the dead of the night, they make me shiver. As though my mind knows the sound from a different life. Ah, but look at you, listening to the twitchings of my old whiskers. Don't you worry about your old auntie. Now, you've got invitations to... Alright, this... Surely this has to be the end, right? I feel like that's what I said last time. I mean, that's definitely what I said last time, yeah. Alright. Let's go to Willow first. Looks like you've been busy. Not me, haha. Excuse me? You've been all the way to Shadow Pines? I couldn't dream of burrowing that far, as tired as I am. Keep an eye out for those hazelnuts if you don't mind. A little nut of gossip, if you please. Hello, Mouseling. I just been coming to find you. Time for me to say goodbye. I long to burrow beyond the gnarled oaks. I am convinced the moles didn't just disappear. Perhaps I can find them. Perhaps not. Their stories have helped me see. Not every great deed is written down in a history. The forest is full of brave animals whose tales are known only to themselves. I think it's time to include myself in it. Join us for dinner before you leave? Oh, of course. I've always have time for a feast. I'll bring my special worm bolognese. A little shredded berry yeast. Yes. Oh, just the other night I found a tunnel right under Meduthada's floor. Called out, but she must have been sleeping. She heard me. Thought I was a ghost. Ho, 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 ho. Not for many years, I hope. Next time I will be sure to knock. Now, goodbye. I'll see you in the water. See you by the water. See you put the water on. All right. Moss, you're next. At least now I know my way around this forest. At least I think I... Oh, Mouse, listen to this. I dreamt I saw a tapestry big as the sky. Deep blue and indigo it was. Now that were all these little silverfish wriggling and squirming like stars. You know what that meant? No. Was it a bed? Nah, probably went to bed thinking about food. Now, what was he came here to tell me? Well, speaking of, would you mind coming to Auntie's for dinner? Of course I will. I need to give Auntie her shawl back after I patch it up. And I ought to thank her for shaking loose those memories. Tell her I ain't the same Moss I used to be, but I'll bet she ain't the same Mouse. Oh, there's so much to tell her. Let me go see if I've got any of the old lard. Alright. And now Gnartusk. Which I think... yeah. Up here and then to the right. I think, no, this is not the right way. Up, right. There we go. Through here. Here's Gnartusk. Leaves inside a kettle and steam like a sprout. Mix it with some honey and pour it down your snout. Hey there, friend. Perfect timing, I'd reckon. I'm brewing up something special. I could really use a little sniffer from yours. See, the Northlands are flush with these plants of all sorts, and I'm not just talking tea. Now, I know you know these parts like the back of your paw. If you can help an eyes peel for some rare herbs to bring my way, I'd be happy to. Thank you, friend. You're saving my tail yet again. Seriously? Blah, 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 blah. All right, hey. Oh, Tusk, you're driving me crazy, bud. Let's go down here and invite Boof. Glad the Tattler came back. Thank you for fixing things up. Yeah, Polybug, look who's come to see us. Good to see you, pal. Everything all right? Oh, my auntie was wondering if you'd like to come over for dinner. Oh yeah, sounds nice, that. I was just saying this morning that we don't know our neighbors all well enough. What do you think, Tattler? You up for it? Definitely, yeah. Might even bring some beetle pies. Yeah, sounds like a plan. We'll see you there, kid. Alright, let's see if I can collect enough of those herbs back home. Gnarltusk couldn't have asked me for that the last time I saw him. He's asked me that for that now. Hey, Auntie. Check the inventory. Healing paste. How many healing herbs? That enough? That's enough. Sweet. Alright, Nartus. I swear on all that is holy, you don't just accept this and come to dinner, I'm going to be mad. It's getting late. Pookie's got to get to bed. I'll finish this game first. Alright, let's follow little Mouseling's footprints back to Nartusk. Getting hungry too. You can sip it straight or you can mix it with a special blend. Drink it with a stranger, enjoy it with a, oh, hello, friend. Got something special for me? Go! I'm at a loss for words, and not because I forgot him this time. Promise you special brews, and one thing I remember about old Nartusk, They always keep their promise. Now, sit back and enjoy the show. Okay. Friends in a nutshell, complete Nartus quests. Special brew of my own concoction. Should put some fluff in your whirly tail. Back in the huddle, this stuff will be good as gold. Plus, that's what I tell all the folks. Truth is, the other squirrels don't care much for my hobbies, even back when I was a kid. Once my memory slipped and I stopped pulling my weight, I suppose that was that. After all, what was a squirrel who can't find their own acorns? Haha. But you know what, friend? I'm still plenty useful, even if my memory ain't sharp. And cutting someone loose like that, from the only home they've ever known, well, I suppose that's a plenty awful thing to do. You've got the most for me. You've got the most for me, friend. Feel like myself again. Best I can recall. Stop in now and then, and if you need a spot to sit on and warm that old snout, okay. I'll have a hot mug of tasty brew waiting for you. Share it with a sweet cake or some scones and jam. Tea without a party, and that'll beaver with no. Darn. Really thought I had that one. Anywho, good to see you. Cup of tea to warm your whiskers? Yes, please. That's the spirit. Here, a brand new brew from me to you. Haha. Not bad, eh? Pretty good, even. Notice those creamy, buttery notes? Ground hazelnuts, finely whisked. Found a whole stash of them near a molehill just over yonder. Perfectly good hazelnuts just sitting in the snow. Talk about luck. Anywho, what brings you to my neck of the Northlands, friend? Well, Auntie wants friends to come over for dinner. That means you. Good feast over at Auntie's? Well, poke my hide and call me a porcupine. Be my pleasure. Matter of fact, I'd be mighty eager to share what I've been brewing up here. After all, tea ain't half as good if I drank it alone. Count me in. You supply the mugs and I'll bring over something good to sip. I'll be looking forward to it, friend. All right. Leave. That's it. Yep, let's talk to Auntie. See you guys at dinner in a little bit. Spurred past that guy. All right, Auntie. Little one, you're home. You never guess who popped by earlier today. Oh, Nantusk. The burrow brimmed with the scent of freshly brewed tea and the harmony of blossoming friendship. Nantusk was just telling me how the winter is progressing. Still plenty out there to uncover. Look, they've brought us some of the seeds. Can't wait to go put them in the planters and see what sprouts up. It's lovely to have a chat with Nantusk. They always bring the best tea. Not every day I meet someone so knowledgeable about the flora and fauna of our region. Yep. Oh, really? You invited everyone? Wow, then. Be here soon. Oh, I can't believe it. Have a big dinner at Auntie's. Thank you, little one. Now, help me lay this table. I had made so many friends since coming home to the burrow. As I listened to them sharing food and laughter, I couldn't help but feel that I'd been found something deeper than that. That evening was my first family dinner in a very long time. I had a feeling it wouldn't be the last. Ah, see? There we go. Thank you for playing. This is the end of the main story. There's still more content to enjoy if you select continue. Right? Open the solace decoration box. Right? Is that back in my maybe? Solstice. Solace. It's the solstice. Okay. Days are getting shorter and the air is getting cooler. Winter solstice is almost here. Find your parents' old box of decorations in the basement and prepare for the longest night of the year. All right. There it is. Your parents' old box of solstice decorations. They look broken and worn. Let's repair them and get ready for the festive season. Hang some. Improve the ground floor lighting. How do I do that? Untangle the string of lights and hang them. Hang them on the ground floor. You need a little bit of repairing to shine. You might even need enough for the upstairs too. Okay. Huh? All right. Well, I'm going to do the solstice in the next time. It's getting late where I am, and I appreciate you guys sticking around with me. This stream was a lot longer than I thought it was going to be, but, you know, it just keeps on going and going and going. I suppose that's probably not a bad quality for a game to have. You always want to just go to the next stop and get there. But I will see you all later. Have yourself a fantastic night. Thank you very much for joining me. And, you know, hit that like button if you did enjoy the content. Thank you very much and have yourself a beautiful night. Later. Oh, bye. There it is.